Hello and welcome to the channel Between Breaths Now. So today I'm going to be discussing the eternal I. So if you see my previous video where I've talked about who am I really, so where I talk about creating a different personas, different things depending on both your physical and mental capabilities. But here I'm going to be discussing about an eternal identity, not something related to social norms, not related to time bound norms, not even related to any tradition or any sect, not even related to just human beings actually. So here, if in my the Guru Purnima video, if you saw that one, gave a mild techniques. Although I'm not like the original channel is designed to give no teachings, but I gave a very mild technique in that one because I've specifically designed this channel not to give any teachings out to anyone. So the technique I gave was inhale, hold the breath, exhale, hold the breath, and watch the hold in between. So the eternal I from there we reach is the I that is the point where the inhalation changes to exhalation. So inhale, and then the moment when it's changing to exhalation, that is the I. That is the eternal I. That is forever existing. Even when you are breathing your last breath, that's where you're going to end up. So that is the eternal identity of you, and it's the same identity as every human, or every human ever lived, every human that will ever live, every animal that ever lived, every animal that will ever live. So it's the same basic core. You can say, you can I just gave it no name because it's a moment of just change from inhalation to exhalation. So there's a brief moment where the inhalation changes, reaches its peak, goes into exhalation, brief moment where it changes and goes back into inhalation. No alteration of breaths, nothing. You follow it very naturally as it's happening. At those moments, that is the eternal I. That is the eternal identity of every I, of course in this case me, when I'm referring to I, when I'm referring to, so every time you will breathe you will find the me, and every time you will breathe out you'll find the me. Rest is all in between. If you are careful, if you are very sharp in mind, I would highly recommend watching the sound of your breath, what sound it makes, not an imaginary mantra at this moment. Although I have imaginary mantra which I can give, but like I said, the channel is not designed for any teachings, but the mantra is also just meant to help basically that what is natural. So if you'll notice, there's a, so that sound, which the breath makes, meditate on that sound or listen to that sound, and focus on the moment naturally when the breath is changing. The change is the eternal I, and the breath will give you other indications of who you are. That's all I have to say on this video. Hopefully it was a useful, uh, I know it is a useful tool because this video, till whenever it lasts on the digital platform, will help many people out.